International Day of Women, I would like to express my own feelings and emotions on this very special day. International Women's Day is marked to highlight in gender inequality around the world, raising awareness of the need for change and celebrating those who are already working towards a fairer and more equitable world. Mr. Speaker, the world is undergoing significant social, political, economic, and environmental development, which leaves a deep mark on our people, especially women of every household. Young women experience discrimination based both on gender and on age. In particular, critical gaps in funding and resources for education, skills development, and mentorship impacts the ability of young women to realize their full potential as leaders. Investing in women's leadership requires a life cycle approach to strengthening and supporting women's leadership. Investing in women's leadership will not only change the trajectory of their future, but that of their communities as well. Mr. Speaker, and respected members of the Parliament, as International Women's Day, this year here is celebrated with the women with disabilities. I would like to discuss the relevant article from the Constitution of Pakistan faced major issues of PWDs. Article according to 1973, Article number 38B of the Constitution says that to provide the basic necessities of life to PWDs. Now I would like to highlight major issues faced by PWDs. Major issues faced by PWDs are illiteracy. Unfortunately, in Pakistan, there is no inclusive education here, and it is the need of today's world that we should work on inclusive education for better society. Inaccessibility. Unfortunately, there is no accessible equipment all over where PWDs move on, especially in recreational activities. In hospitals, there is for emergency, but other than that, there is no such facilities available. Unemployment. There is no creation of job for the PWDs in every sector. At least 2% of the criteria should be for PWDs. I do mean that if a person is mentally strong, so he's not a PWD, including that criteria. If he is strong, mentally strong, and it doesn't matter that physically how he is, he or she can manage the situation. Other than that, driving licenses for the deaf, I would like Mr. Speaker to work on this. It's very necessary. Lack of reliable data, because we are not having reliable data, so we can't find the complete figure that which is the complete figure of PWDs in each province and overall. So this is one of the main issue. Now I would like to suggest some important points regarding PWDs, the problems they are facing. Braille subjects should be made compulsory in all educational institutions. A special person card should be introduced through which PWDs may not face any difficulty in getting job, transport, concession, card, and employment equipment. Duty-free import and educational admission and scholarships. CNIC for PWDs should be for a lifetime, and there should be separate counters and mobile services for getting PWDs encountered. My ID card is also for lifetime, so there should also be facility for other people. 2% of reserved seats should be kept for the PWDs in all assemblies in Pakistan, and especially in Senate and the National Assembly of Pakistan, because they know their problems much more than anyone else. So it will be a great achievement of this government if they do this. Mr. Speaker, that be reserved for the PWDs and for the inclusive society and socio-economic development of Pakistan. Social welfare projects should be extended to PWDs on priority like the one launched by SAS program. I would like to request Mr. Speaker, if relevant, to make sure to provide health cards to PWDs because it will ease their life in every aspect. I am thankful to the Honorable Speaker for the formulation of much needed special committee on persons with disability and of course Ms. Munazza Hassan. It has successfully started working on the implementation of ICT Rights for Person with Disability Act 2020 by making Parliament House, Constitution of Pakistan, National Assembly website and Islamabad parks, government buildings, washrooms and bus stations more accessible for the person with disabilities. Besides these, the committee is also working on the address the issue of non-inclusion of persons with disability in the Census 2017, getting them FPR concessions, driving licenses, and addressing the long-standing issues for their healthcare and education facilities. We need to identify gaps in the existing legislation and address them through mutual understanding and policy change. Without it, it will not be possible to bring change. At the end, I am much thankful to Mr. Speaker and Ms. Munazza Hassan again for playing active role to provide basic rights to PWDs and of course to Mr. Babrik, our secretary of this committee who guides me regarding the social activities and support me and my vision. And thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Ms. Sala Kassam. पाकिस्तान में अफराद माजूरी